Good morning, everyone. Howdy. Welcome back to Oregon Springs. It is so far a pretty nice day here in Oregon Springs. 37 degrees, a little on the chilly side, but I got a little pullover on. I'm okay. Rain is in the forecast, however. I am down at the courthouse. What I was doing this morning is I went to a land auction. Yes, they had a little land auction for 2 parcels of land, and kind of sat through. And the sad news is I wasn't expecting it, but I became the highest bidder. Yes. So I have until the end of the day to settle up my land auction, and so I don't know if I made a mistake or if it's going to be a good thing, but yeah, not good. Let me show you what the land auction was. I get turned around here. I want to kind of go this way, I believe. Let me look at my GPS here, make sure I'm going. I believe I could have gone either way, but here's what happened. Kind of a retirement sale. They had a couple parcels of land that a family owned, and they thought that it was time to get rid of them. You know, the kids. Whoa, I gotta pay attention where I'm going here. The kids, got rid of the land and divided it up. And it's 2 parcels of land. Here is the first one. It would be right here, just past this house on the left. This is field number 17. Was one of the 2 parcels. Not too bad. I mean, it's a smaller field, but I think it would be okay. So if you take a look at that, they were asking $287. So yeah, that's the first one, field number 17 right there. And the other one happened to be one that we were looking at, field 29. So when you add the 2 together, I am kind of on the hook for $708,000. Yeah, that's not good. Not good when you think about it that way. But I was somewhat prepared. I called down to 8 Country Services, which is the lender in the area, and it turns out that if I needed to, I have access on an operating loan of $1.5 million. So I'm okay. I'm not too worried, but somewhat worried because I don't want to get head over into debt here. But I don't know. It could turn out to be pretty bad. But anyway, so that's kind of what's going on this morning. I did a little wood chipping earlier this morning. I was up about 5:30. So I got the balance up to like $225 something, and then I ended up selling the wood chipper. I sold that, got $35,000 for that. So that's kind of where we stand right now at the moment. Let's see, where do I want to go here? I think I'm going to go. I want to go to the shop. Yes, that's where I'm going. And on top of that, to make matters worse, there's about $358,000 worth of stuff that I want to get. So, yeah, that's not good. And I'll kind of show you what I'm looking at here. Pull into the dealership. Before we do that, I'm going to show you what the Seasons is telling us, that we are in the window to plant sugar beets. But, you look at the forecast, it's supposed to be raining today, so I'm going to hold off until tomorrow on the sugar beets. So I thought today would be a good chance to do some forestry, and then depending on how that goes, if I buy that land, then I want to get going on fertilization and working that land. But the first thing I'm kind of interested in is this lizard truck here. I kind of like the white one, and here's why. Because I am well aware made aware that my little seed tender, my horse seed tender that I purchased, can and will fit on the back of this truck. So that is one reason, and the other reason is to haul something. So that's the first thing I'm kind of looking at. The second thing, we'll just make our way here, is this New Holland Telehandler. This is what I am looking at. I want this thing. This would be awesome. I would eventually use this a lot on the farm. So that's kind of the second thing that I was looking at. The third thing would be this JCB skid steer over here. I could use that on the farm as well, because that would then be part of the fourth thing, which is the Raybod Zyler, the stump grinder. Over here, they just happen to have one in on a trade, so they have one here that would go. Yeah, it's used a little bit. You know, there's some scuff marks on there, but that's okay. You know, hey, all it's doing is grinding down stumps. And then lastly would be this BSM log trailer. Yep. So that's kind of my thoughts on it. So I don't know what to do. I only have $260,000. I need $358,900 to make this work. So basically, I'd have to go down to the bank, get another 100. Let's see, 360. Yeah, basically another $100,000 to do that. I think I would need, then I need to get a fork for the telehandler to load the lumber, because that's kind of what I'm thinking. Cut down the log, load them up into the trailer here, and bring them down here. I'm kind of curious to see what I could get for a good load of that. And maybe do that, and yeah, then worry about my $708,000. So that's kind of my thinking. So I don't know. I can go down to the bank, I can access $100,000, get the pieces of equipment I need, and go from there, and then start this process and see what kind of money I can make. So maybe I will do that. Oh, scary enough. Maybe I can just do it right on my phone and then walk in here. Oh, I don't like going into debt, but what else do you do here, huh? I mean, we're going to make money. We will make money eventually, right? Right? Okay, I'll figure it out. I'll be right back. Well, that was not cheap. Not cheap at all. Well, I did it. I took the plunge. What I ended up doing is I ended up borrowing $150,000. Bought the stuff I needed, and I'm ended up with $51,641. So this is it. Hey, go big or go home, right? That's kind of what my philosophy is. You can't make money unless you spend money. So I bought this truck. This would be a great truck. I can use it to haul the trailer here. I can get a tipper trailer come harvest time, and I can use it on the seed tender for planting. So this is going to be used all around. I needed one anyways. Yep. So I got this stuff. This is going to be nice. I'm going to head down to the forest area with this. I got Aubrey coming out. She's going to help me get going here for a little bit. She'll probably run the skid steer maybe, or we're going to see how the first couple loads go, and then if I can make some decent money on this logging adventure here, then I'm going to go and borrow the rest of the money that I owe for the 2 parcels of land, and I'm going to get her going on fertilizing. Now I can buy slurry from the garden center here, and I'm kind of thinking about doing that, because, you know, slurry manure, they are now suggesting you do in the springtime. Basically what happens is slurry and manure, just like any other synthetic chemical or fertilizer, is full of phosphorus and nitrates. So what the worry is in the wintertime when you do it in the fall is that when it snows and the snow melts, that all those nitrates and phosphorus leaks off into the water supply. So that's kind of the theory behind that. And I'm not against using slurry or manure. So we'll have to maybe think about that. I would have to buy a slurry spreader, which is okay. I don't mind doing that. Slurry here is pretty inexpensive. Manure, there is no place in the area to purchase manure, ironically, because you can sell it, but you can't buy it. So we'll have to go from there. But yeah, here's the Scorpion. I got rid of the wood chipper. So I'm going to park this probably off to the side here. And Aubrey's going to come get me. We'll get the rest of the stuff moved down here. And then we'll see how this goes. If this is going to be worthwhile, or if I made a big mistake. But this is nice. I like it. You know, white's not bad. A lot of the farm trucks you see are white, and you know, they have the you know, their decals on the side. I'll get this worked up, decal on the side with the, you know, some kind of a striping, whatever. But you know, that's nice. It's okay. It works good. We don't want to stand out too much. You know, we don't want to look out like a sore thumb. So I'll be back here as soon as she gets here in just a little bit. Alright, just had to check how everything works. That's pretty good. Get the trees cut down. I can load them in here with the Telehandler. But this Raybot Xyler thing is the top notch. I was trying to think of something to say without using something that maybe wouldn't be appropriate. But this thing is pretty darn cool. Yep, I absolutely love this thing for stump grinding. It is awesome. It just takes down the stump. Just like that. Beautiful, no problem. Just kind of cruise around and take care of all the stumps. I love it. I love it. You can actually even do plowing with it, creating fields with it and everything. A little too far-fetched for me, so I don't do that. This is going to be a stump grinder tool for me. Much easier to use than the 3.1, the in-game one. That thing is, I have a hard time with that. You got to get in the right spot. This thing, you can just do that. So we are going to carry on here for a while. I am really, really curious before the rain sets in to get that trailer loaded with logs, get it down to the sawmill, and see what the income will be on a trailer load, because that's going to determine if I should go ahead and buy and, well, I kind of am stuck with it, but if it's going to work out the best that I can take the $708,548 and take that out and purchase those two fields. One would be sugar beets, the other one would be soybeans. Because sugar beets we could plant this year. The soybean field would then turn around and oh no, I'm sorry, not soybeans, wheat. I'm losing my mind. One would be wheat, one would be sugar beets. So then the one field could be sugar beets this year, and next year that wheat field then would be sugar beets as well. I was giving some thought on this, and I always play on 9-day seasons. At 5. Well, matter of fact, I gotta keep doing that. When I get in the map and kind of set things up a little bit, I turn it down so I don't waste all the time just setting things up. Anyway, that should have been on 5 times. It always is. 9 days at 5 times speed. I really enjoy that. And then skip the nights, of course. But and I'm not going to change it now, because if you do change it, they suggest do it in the winter time, because it could screw up the progress of the crops in the field. But I'm thinking for next year, just for a game series, Let's Play series on this map. 6 days might be okay for the second year. We'll have to see how it goes. Then again, you know, if we get a bunch of fields and the farm is growing by then, well then maybe 6 days is kind of a little too short. I just like 9 days. You know, you can always just kind of do some other odds and ends, and you know, skip nights, of course. And yeah, I suppose you could just turn up the speed and skip parts of the day that you don't like. I mean, that's always possible. But that's kind of the theory. But I think what we'll do is turn on the tunes. We'll finish this up here, and then I got to cut some more trees down and get that log trailer loaded. I want to get that to the mill, and I want to try to get that done by about 10 o'clock. I don't know if I'm going to get there, but we will aim for that. So we'll put the tunes on and then check back with you in just a little bit. dokie. There we go. This truck is loaded, and I will say, for reference, I am not going for looks. I am going for efficiency. How come I'm not getting any more straps on that? I would do it in the truck. So my point is not to make it look the best. I am looking to do it the fastest I can and the most efficient. So there you go. Ugly as it is loaded. So now, let's see. Sawmill, here we come. I'm kind of guessing 40 grand. Off the top of my head. I wish it was more. I would love more, but I'm just kind of thinking 40,000. That's just my guess. I mean, think about it. An Oakfield farm, that little trailer with those littler trees, 22,000. So maybe I'm getting, like, maybe I'll get a little bit more. 80 would be awesome, but I don't think we'll get that. I highly doubt that. Yeah, the sawmill's right up this road, right? I think. Nice day for a rainy day, though. Nice, I should say, nice job for a rainy day. Yeah, this kind of works out good. But this will be the answer here to see how well this is going to pay off, or if I just got myself into a big hole and now I can't get it out. But we'll have to kind of go by ear here. Why is that light? Oh, just looks there. I'm kind of surprised the soil temperatures are still as cold as they are in the middle of the spring here. I would have thought they would have warmed up more than that by now. But, you know, it's just one of those random things. Where? Are we going the right way here? Oh, yeah. Up here and to the left. Okay. Right there, I thought we were going the wrong way. This should be interesting. Okay, we're at 46,700. I'm thinking about 86 when we're all done. Question is, where does it go? Where does it go, and do you have to tip it? Would be the question. That would be wood chips. There it is, right there. That's the spot. That's kind of hard to get there. This trailer does tip, though. That's why I got it, just in case. Yeah, because nothing's happening there. I'm gonna hold on one second. Whoa! Look at that. What did I have? I had 46,000, right? 46,700. So let's say 47,000. Now we have 101, so that'd be 53, that'd be 54,000. 54,000. And that price should not change. I think that is a constant price throughout the year, I believe, because that's not going to change. Like, wood chip prices change, but I don't think that price is going to change any when you sell it. I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. But then again, if you put logs through a wood chipper, that, like a static wood chipper like I did have, that would change. But I don't think, like bale prices, for example, you know, they don't change throughout the year. But that's not bad. 50, what did I say? 153, 54,000 per load. I have to go back and count stumps to see how many trees that was. That's not too bad. That is not too shabby. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do then, is I'm going to probably do a couple more loads. Well, I'll just keep going until the rain has stopped. And then when the rain stops and it dries out a little bit, I think we're going to get some land. And I'll do some thinking on slurry and manure spreading and get Aubrey started on that, and then we get more field work done. So we'll have more planting to do. Because here's kind of the thinking. Here's kind of my long-term goal, my long-term game plan here. We have the forest area that we are working on now. If I got that logged, that could be turn that into a field, get it planted, and then the 2 that we're going to buy, that would be 3 fields. So that would be another beet, another soybean, another wheat field that would go into our rotation perfectly. That means every year we could have, as it would stand, have 2 fields of beets, 2 fields of soybeans, and 2 fields of wheat. That would be outstanding. So let's do that. I'll keep going until it stops raining, and then we will check back with you then. Perfect. Without hitting this Bronco there, or Blaze, or whatever it was. But we'll see a little bit. If I haven't mentioned this yet, traffic on this road sucks. This map sucks. These are some evil, evil drivers, I tell you. Wow. Huh, that was interesting. Yeah. I don't know. Perhaps maybe part of it was my fault, but I don't care. It was still bad. As I was saying before I was so rudely crashed into, let's get to the sawmill, see what we get for it. Then we have to go and get some money and pay for our 2 fields. One of them, which is right here on the left. Find an outstanding field number 29, I think. Yep, there it is, field number 29. Beautiful field, awesome, gonna be splendid field. Yep, splendid. Boy, I almost got another accident. That's not good. The other one, field 17. Yep. So 29, I am going to do sugar beets. Field 17, I am going to put in wheat. And the logging field, I think, well, if I can get that done, this is going to be a lot of work to try to get that done and get worked up and planted. But will be soybeans. Is kind of my theory behind that. I would like to do that because that would be a nice 3 fields. So then we'd have 6 in total, which is outstanding. So yeah. So I am kind of excited to see what this is going to go for here. I'm going to wait. I ain't even going to take a chance, because if I did, that car would hit me and then knock me 10 yards backwards, and nothing would happen to the car. So let's see, 101. That should be pretty easy to figure out here. 101. Oh yeah, I had to tip it last time, didn't I? That's right. I say, why aren't you unloaded or selling? $162. Outstanding. 61,000 for those logs. That's awesome. Well, that's kind of right par with the wood chipper, I guess, because I was figuring between 7,000 and 8,000 a tree. So let's just go 7,000. 10 trees would be 70,000, so it's pretty darn close. And then, you know, on top of that, this actually feels more like logging compared to just putting wood in a wood chipper and then it magically sells. So this is kind of more feels like logging. But 62, that's not bad at all. Or 61,000. So perfect. Let's see, game plan. I'm going to take this back to the logging area, and then I need to go get some money and get the 2 fields, And then, oh boy, this is going to be really expensive, because then if I end up doing some slurry spreading, I got to go buy a slurry spreader. I think we should. I think we should do some slurry spreading. There's a couple ones. We got the high spec. We got the Pagliari. There's some in-game ones. Let's see. I'm trying to think what. Look at that guy. He like trying to swerve into me. I don't know. Pagliari. There's another one too. That other one that goes either straight back, or doesn't it kind of have that spout? Which one is that one? I'll look these up, and we'll figure something out. Then we'll have to get down to the store and go from there. Get Aubrey, get the tractor. Okay, lots to do. We'll see you in a little bit. Okay. I went to the bank, got the money. So if you look, we are in the hole. We are in the hole, $870,000. Holy moly. What have we done? But if you go to the map here, we are now the proud owners of Field 17 and Field 29. Perfect. Not too shabby. So then, I did buy a slurry spreader. I'm going to take the Magnum. I don't know if the T6... Here's what I bought. I'll just go and show you. I bought the high spec. It's got a 10-meter width on it. Only 115 horsepower. Well, then I can take the T6 then. I was thinking about... This is the one that I couldn't remember, the Queco. But the Queco only works with the Opti drill, the injector. And I want to do my own cultivating. The Pagliari, which is a nice one, 14.8 meters, but that's 63,500. The high spec, which is a pretty decent slurry spreader, I do say so, is only 19,500. So that's why I went with that one. Later on, as the farm progresses, we can certainly make that bigger. So then I was going to take the Magnum, but we'll just take the T6. That's going to be plenty sufficient for the high spec. Some of you may not like the color. It's the only one that they had on hand. So a local trade-in. Wait, should I shut the door? Yeah, I probably should shut the door. I probably should. So we have to, let's see, we have to go to the store, get that, and then get to the garden center and fill it up is kind of the plan. And then I'm going to start, I'll probably go around the field, make a nice edge, and then Aubrey will come out and take over for me, so we can get that to, you know, have you ever noticed why the mirrors flash like that and they go dark for a while? I wonder, I don't know what that's all about. Then we can do that, and then while she is starting to spread that, I will head to the farm and get the tractor and the super weeder hooked up, and we can start working that that field. That will be, as we have said, that'll be sugar beets. I like that field because, you know, there is some somewhat straight edges on it, so it's not too bad. But I'll go down and get the high spec, and I'll meet you at the garden center, which is just right there straight ahead. It's a little bit of a pain to get in here, but we got in here. Here is the slurry shop. Let's just hook up the hoses. Use your imagination. Imagination hats again. So we'll get that hooked up, and then we can start filling. Look at that. There we go. Perfect. Then we're filling. You know what? I kind of like this one. You know, the green ain't bad. The green and with the blue pipe matches the tractor. I think that's okay. But, yeah. That's not too bad. I don't mind it at all. So we can certainly do some cool slurry spreading there. Yep. Not too bad. Pipe action is kind of cool. I thought maybe you could see in here if it's full or not, but I can't remember. Oops, I'll just jump over the tractor. I'm talented like that. Yep. Black rims, looks kind of nice. Looks neat. Yep. Pretty fancy. So what did I say it was? 10? No, 10 meter wide? 10 meter width? 10 meters. Yep. How fast can you go? A little slower, 6 miles an hour. It's not too bad. Aubrey's got nothing better else to do, and it has a capacity of 13,638 liters. Not too bad. That'll work. It'll work for our purposes. Not like we're going to be doing super much slurry spreading, but hey, not too bad at all. So here's kind of the plan. I can't remember if I mentioned this or not. Yeah, I did. I'll get Aubrey out here to get going after a while, then I'll go back, get the four-wheel drive and the super weeder, and I will start working on that field, and then we'll go finish that probably here into the evening time. It's already already coming up towards 5 o'clock, so, and then I think tonight my plan is I'm going to do some logging tonight. I want to get as much logging done as I can, and maybe even get that field planted this year, and then get the money rolling in so I can pay off this debt immediately. The money will go towards the debt. That was kind of the reason that we could make money off logging, so I didn't mind borrowing it to buy the 2 fields, and I wanted to buy the 2 fields before they had any work done on them with, you know, planting and stuff like that, because I wanted to be able to decide what went in there. So yeah, so that works out pretty good. I don't know how much logging I'll get done tonight, but I'll try to get a fair share so we can get that loan paid off, and then, you know, have some money in the bank to buy some equipment. You know, because harvest time comes around, that's going to be the spendy part between combines and sugar beet harvesters and all that good stuff. Doesn't help now that Ropa's out, because now I want all that stuff, which we will have to get. Okay, let's see, 10 meters. I'm just going to do a round and then get her started here. There we go. Well, that's not too bad at all. I like that. Just depends on how long it's going to last here is the question. How many times we're going to have to go and fill it up. Unless I could try to call around and see if they have a tanker that I could, you know, we have the semi, we have the truck. So if I could lease a tanker or borrow one or whatever, I could have that out here. We could just fill off the tanker. That would work too. That wouldn't be too bad. Well, this is exciting stuff, I tell you. This is must-see TV right here. Yep, must-see YouTube. This is, it doesn't get any better than this. I mean, let's be honest. How much more fun can you have than watching somebody spread poo? I had a friend. I knew a guy. I worked with a guy once that had a job, and it's not funny because it's real work. I mean, he worked hard, but that's what they did. They had a poo spreading business. Or it'd be not a slurry state. It would be well, maybe they did liquid manure too. I don't know. I thought it was always just dry manure. But that's what their job. That's what the company was. They went around and they collected manure and had these. Yeah, it would have been dry manure because they had these huge, big spreaders that would spread the manure on the fields. Yep. Let's just say that you probably got to the point where you owned lots of pairs of footwear. A lot of boots. Yep, I would imagine. Oh, this is fun. Okay, I'm going to go see if I can get around this field. And then I'm going to have Aubrey come, and she's going to take over going back and forth. And I'm going to inquire about a tanker and just have it parked out here so we don't have to keep going back and forth. That would work out pretty snazzy. I'll see ya in a little bit. I got our truck, our semi-truck, and went and leased a tanker. So I am filling it with slurry as we speak here. This can hold 30,000, I think. So that'll work out just fine. It did cost me $3,900, I think, to lease this puppy, but we'll use it to do 29 and 17. So that's okay. It'll come in handy. I believe slurry is a lot less expensive than dry fertilizer, so we are saving some money there. So that is good. I did make it around that field. Ari came out. There we go. We are full. And she got started on a pass and then ran dry. So I did make it around the field, which is a good sign. But this will help because then I can fill her twice before she, or fill it twice before this thing runs empty. So that's okay. That's a good sign. Get to the field, fill her up. She can get going again, and then I'll either have to walk or see what I can do to get back to the farm to get the four-wheel drive. Unless I wait until she is done so that I can haul slurry. I feel like I could do that too, but we'll see. But yeah, thinking about it, because I'll have her go to 17. Yeah, I better haul slurry. I'll have her go to 17 when she finishes this one. Get them both slurried. Yep. There we go. I am feeling it. I can feel it from here. Okay, we'll do this. We'll kick around here until this field is done. See what time it gets to be, but moving forward, progress is being made, I tell you. Progress is being made. What in the world is going on here? Oh. Remember earlier when I said traffic on these roads suck? What in the world is going on here? Buddy, you alright there, big guy? You can go now. You might need to get your car fixed, though. You kind of got rear-ended here, and this guy's car is kind of in your trunk. Hey, look at that. You guys, they must be twins. Twins. Look at that. Your twin brother has rear-ended you, big guy. Wow, look at that. I'll take that back. Triplets. There are triplets. 3 triplets rear-ending each other. That is outstanding. The glare, the sun. Let's go on the other side, see if we can get rid of the sun. Look at that. Triplets have rear-ended each other. They have good taste, though. They all drive the same car. Maybe a little different color for the one guy, but yeah. How are you doing, buddy? Oh, look at that, quadruplets. Outstanding. Oh, that's funny. Okay, what's next? Quintuplets? Is quintuplets 5? Septuplets 6? Quintuplets 5? I bet we're going to get septuplets. Yep. Outstanding. Holy cow, look at that. Everybody has rear-ended each other. All the way down. I don't know what to tell you. It has nothing to do with me. I am over here logging, minding my own business. You guys are all on your own. I don't know what to tell you. The body shops will be busy. That is for sure. Look at that. Holy buckets. Hey, it kind of feels like I'm in Wisconsin. I mean, the way this stuff's going on. Oh, well. Not my problem. I have nothing to do with it. None of my stuff is anywhere near you. I am on my own. But good luck to you. I wish you the best, you septuplets, quintuplets, whatever is higher. I mean, they'd probably go all the way down to whatever. Either that or they just look alike and happen to shop at the same store, but I don't know. I don't know. Good luck, guys. I mean, look at this guy. He's like all ready to go. He didn't no need to even get out of your car and check. He's just ready to go. Oh, well, I better go check on the slurry spreading. Enough of the traffic watching for one day. You know, it's kind of like going into Walmart and doing the Walmart shopping. You just hang out here and... Whoops, I didn't want to do that. I want to turn this puppy off and do traffic watching. Traffic watching in Oregon. Fun times. I gotta go do slurry. See you in a little bit. But I gotta tell you, that was some exciting traffic stuff there going on. Need to fill up the slurry spreader here. Yeah, that was exciting stuff, I tell you. But you know what? It's getting kind of late. Well, not really. Just a little after 7. Perhaps we're gonna finish this field, call it a night. I might do some logging overnight, but we will finish this field, and tomorrow we will have to slurry spread 17, and we will have to cultivate these 2 fields to get them ready for I'll just help Aubrey get started here. Imagination hats. Imagination hats. There you go. And then get them ready for planting. If we look at the forecast up there, yeah, we're supposed to just have a cloudy day tomorrow. I hope soil temperatures improve, but look at this. I mean, we are on the, what, the fifth day? Fifth day of spring. Tomorrow is the 6th day of spring. I mean, and soil temperatures have not come up yet. It's almost eerie. I don't think I've ever had that problem before. So the wheat is planted, and tomorrow we're just going to have to get going. I mean, soybeans we can hold off on, but get going on the sugar beets for sure. 41 degrees, and it's only, well, it's at least 37. What is the soil temperature? 37. Holy buckets. Well, we'll see what tomorrow brings, but we'll finish this up tonight. I might do some logging overnight to increase the checkbook balance, and then right away tomorrow we'll get finished slurry and spreading and get these 2 fields cultivated, and then probably in the late afternoon we'll be planting sugar beets. So that's kind of the plan. So we will go from there, I think. I gotta go get some more slurry. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found... Look at this! Look at this! Traffic over here now! I tell you, I am in Wisconsin. Most certainly. I don't get it. I do not get it. This guy, he is just waiting way back. I mean, is today a zombie apocalypse or something? Look, well, these cars are going to come up here pretty fast. Let's watch them. There goes old Jay. He'll rear right into him. Bam! This pickup. Bam! Yeah, I tell you, unreal. Well, I gotta get. Maybe I should just go home. This is scary. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I had to share the last little bit with you. As I was logging, I got done to, yeah, this guy here. I'm just not even going to pay attention to traffic anymore. I was going to go check on the slurry spreader and saw the traffic jam down there. Now it's gone. But, yeah, thought that was kind of funny. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it useful, maybe even a little entertaining. Or perhaps it's just a bunch of tomfoolery here. But anyways, if you did, give us a like. We would appreciate that greatly. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do that as well. But yeah, fun times ahead here in Oregon Springs. I really enjoying this map. I really am. I can see playing this for quite a long time. I think the mistake I made in hindsight was leaving Woodshire too soon, because I really enjoyed that. But I can see being on here for quite a while. So anyways, well, from Oregon Springs with the zombie apocalypse traffic, well, let's call it the septuplets zombie apocalypse. Have yourself a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. So long.